Angela would have to take me with her, and she would cut out of school or be smoking in the schoolyard, and then I would go home. Of course, I was 6 years younger than her, and I would tell my mother, Angela's smoking.
And listen, not everybody's going to agree with my decision. I can give a fuck less. You're in that position, it's you who got to face it, then you do what you need to do.
Little Changolini, he gets to the jail and
steal cars from Maryland and take them to Delaware to a chop shop.
The inside prison in Thailand, as well as what Victor Malarek, the reporter, did to get me out of there.
And I sat down and thought about it for the longest time. Okay, but once I made up my mind, it was about survival. I need to take care of my kids and take care of my family. And when a guy's not being loyal to you, how could you be loyal to him?
Welcome to Chattin with Staxx. Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to finish going over the transcripts of Mr. Gene Borrello. What's good with everybody? Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my show. I got a lot of insightful stuff coming today, as well as in the future. So if you like this type of shit, please make sure you put the notification bell on all, and you'll get all my videos. Now, let me find this thing. All right, I'm going to finish with the transcripts that we were working on the last time that I was on. So let me get down to business. Let's see here. All right. So last time I was on page 28. If somebody committed murder and got away with it, this was the point in Gene Borrello's case. He was in front of the judge and they were explaining everything, how he was getting into trouble down there. He's trying to talk his way out of it. He didn't do nothing. Steve, what's up, man? Nose Candy, how are you? Shout out to you. Thank you for joining me tonight, man. Steve, I appreciate you. So last time, the court said to him, if somebody committed murder and got away with it, murder people, right? The defendant, yes. The court, if a judge has violated his oath of office or her office and does something that warrants removal of the bench, it doesn't mean other judges should do it, all right? So that's false type of argument to make, right? Mr. Borrello said. The court, I'm just concerned about your behavior because what goes out on YouTube and the media right now can have detrimental impact upon other people. The defendant, right? I mean, that's one thing that people I don't think understand. Like some of the stuff that they put out here on YouTube, it's detrimental to other people. Like people who aren't involved in any of that type of shit. What's good, big boy Blue? How are you? Shout out to you, man. Thank you for joining me today. Really appreciate it. So let me see if I can do this. I'm trying to pull up the files. Got it. That was easy. RV Docs, how are you, man? So I'll show you guys as I read along. This is United States of America versus Gene Borrello, February 8th at 3 p.m., 2023, United States Courthouse, Brooklyn, New York. This is for the violations of supervised release before Honorable Judge Frederick Block. So I'm going to be reading some of these transcripts. The Wolf, what's up, man? And you guys will know what happened that day when he went to court. So if you guys want to see part 1, go back and watch it. Right now we're on, I think, page 28. All right. All right. The defendant. Yeah, Your Honor. I'm sorry for embarrassing you, basically. I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't, Your Honor. I did not lie to you. Once again, I thought he had permission to hire me. Once again, this is Mr. Gene Borrello blaming the person who gave him a job down in Florida or wrote the letter for the job. He's blaming them for the reason that they got a fake letter in the court. He says, once again, I thought he had permission to hire me. They can say whatever they want. I'm telling you from the court, but the YouTube now, the defendant. YouTube, I went on the internet. The court, it doesn't speak well for you. The defendant, Your Honor, right. And you know why I went on, Your Honor. I'll be honest with you. Every other cooperator's on there doing it, but I'm the only one who's not allowed to. You have Sammy the Bull talking about killing people every day. They're talking to every day. The court, go a little slower. The defendant, right. They're all on the internet talking about killing people, doing everything every day. When I do it, I go to jail for it. I just thought it was unfair, Your Honor. Go slow. Right. Okay. It doesn't mean it's a good thing. Okay? The defendant, right. If somebody commits murder and got away with it, those other people who murdered people, right? The defendant, right? Court, if a judge violated his oath of office or her oath of office, and does something that warrants removal from the bench, it doesn't mean other judges should do it. All right? So that's a false type of argument to make. The defendant, right. I'm just concerned about your behavior. Because what goes out on YouTube and other media right now can have deleterious, I don't know what the fuck that says, delirious impact upon other people. The defendant, right. The court. That's why I have this condition and you violated that. The defendant, right. The court. In gory tech. The defendant, and also like to say, Your Honor, I feel like the court, your justification was the other criminals are doing it. The defendant, well, no, I'm saying that it was a way of making money, Your Honor. That's all it was. I didn't have a way of making money at the time, and it was easy money. The court, I'm having an open conversation, you know? I have been very open. The defendant, right. The court, the receptives of your concern in the past, and the defendant, right. The court, I want you to do well because you were a profound cooperator. Now, I want you guys to hear this shit loud and clear, okay? Because there's another content creator out there talking about that somebody else was as good as Sammy the Bull and all this bullshit. Now listen to what the judge says to Mr. Borrello. He says, you were a profound cooperator. I want you to do well because I have reached the point now where I think enough is enough. The defendant, right? The court. I'm just telling you where my head is at. The defendant, I understand, Your Honor. Whatever you give me, I understand. I fully respect that. The court. Anything else before we, Mr. G? Just one factual point. So the second phone was a referring at the time period, June 15 violation. The court, all right, Mr. G. The matter of color, look, Your Honor, I understand, Your Honor, always takes the holistic approach to these things. And Mr. Borrello clearly is a savvy person who has things to offer. And that is a factor. That's the factor that should be taken into account. I think that we tried to emphasize is that Your Honor said there's a point where it is pointing out other people and errors in other people's ways for making excuses for why they're doing the things they're doing. They run out after a certain period of time. And from our perspective, that time is now, Your Honor. The court. I think I have your understanding. I'm going to take a 5-minute break and use the facilities, and then I'll be back. Your Honor, yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just wanted to make one final statement. I don't know if I should go after the 5-minute break. I'll make it now. Go ahead. All right. I understand the government's position and the court's position as far as being disappointed in Mr. Borrello. I think he's also disappointed that the government has not understood the serious difficulty of his interrogating back into life once he was integrating back into life once he was a cooperator against 20 wise guys. Do you guys see this shit? Against 20 wise guys. Some who are very major and dangerous people in the world. And it has been quite a transition, quite an adjustment. It wasn't ever going to happen overnight. And they were happy to deal with him as a cooperator from early 2016 through December 2019. That's wild. Crazy. It is. It's crazy. Kid Rock, what's up, man? Insane. So, he was cooperating from 2016 to 2019. And what I'm saying is you did do the job that this transition into a organized crime life was never going to be always smooth, not easy, because he was in jail from 2014 and was in Rikers Island when I first met him. The federal government transferred him over into their custody in 2016. So he was in jail then for all those years, from 2014 through December of 2019. But before that, he never worked. He always had employment from wise guys, from top mob guys. And so he had to learn how to go to work. He never had to do that. And I'm not defending that by any means, but I'm saying his adjustment, one could never expect to be perfect. The court. So I'm not questioning that, you know? And this is a unique type of dynamic. We have somebody who really has not been able to wean himself from the past criminal attitudes and mentality. However, we want to express that concept. But he decided because other people, other cooperators are hitting wavelengths and podcasts, social media is a dangerous thing today. The defendant, you're right. The court, it's a dangerous thing. He's contributing to the dangerousness of social media. He wasn't exactly getting on social media outlets and telling everybody, don't do what I did, turn the leaf, don't fall prey to what I fell prey to. He wasn't exactly delivering the gospel to people, the defendant, right? The court. He was taking a different tact, and that's why he's in trouble here now. Miss E, that's correct, Your Honor. The defendant, right? The court. Just let me spend 5 minutes and I'll come back. The court. Mr. Borrello, the recommendation guidelines, I think, is 21 months or something like that. The government has recommended 8 to 14 months. I am going to sentence you today to 6 months, which is lower than the government even recommends, or what the guidelines are. And I think under all the circumstances, without having to articulate all of my concerns again, and concerning the fact that you are facing a lot of other charges, I think that on the balance, that sounds to me like an appropriate sentence here. And I don't know if there's anything else I need to say. I want to set this down for a hearing on the other charges. Perhaps you and Miss East can be talking about it, because I think you'll have those 15 charges, oh man, necessarily to fly. All those 15 charges necessarily to fly. Oh man, he's in trouble. But you're going to have to really decide what, if you want to go to trial on what you want to go to trial on. Yes, Your Honor. We'll discuss that with counsel, the court. I think we should set it down for a trial date. It could be adjourned depending on, what you folks agree to. But I want to take control over this, because he's going to be here locally in jail now for 6 months. And we should have this whole thing wrapped up during the period of time. So the ultimate determination in these terms of how long Mr. Borrello will be in jail should be determined within the 6-month time period. It may not be more. It may be more. I'm not in a position to make a judgment today, but we have to process it and get this beyond us, okay? And the message to be sent is you cannot go on social media and things that Mr. Borrello has said on social media are young people listening to that. People are influenced by the mafioso stories, but I don't think it's all positive thing for people to be exposed to. And I think that you have to take responsibility for that. And what you said, just offensive. And it was inappropriate in many ways. Glorifying the mob is one theme. We watched Godfather 1, 2, 3. Maybe this is the Godfather 5. I think it comes to a point where we have to stop and have to have a country that's going to have social consciousness of what's positive news to put on social media when young people are listening to all this. And it's true. Young people are listening to all this shit. They're listening to this all the time. I think we have to take a little more responsibility for our behavior. You haven't done that here in any event. I don't think there's anything else I need to say at this time. Needs to be advised of his right to appeal. I think we're going to be entering an order, hopefully in the next 2 or 3 days. I think 14 days is a period of time we have to do so. File a notice of appeal, blah, blah, blah. Anything else? Your Honor, Mr. Borrello has asked the court if it would be possible to turn himself in and begin serving his sentence in about a week, because he had some matters and responsibilities he wants to attend to at his job. The court, I understand that. Miss S, he wants to go back to his job. The court, he must have known that he was going to be exposed to possibly being incarcerated today. I think under all the circumstances, I'm not comfortable with letting him loose, okay? He's going to be remanded now. Anything else? Mr. G, administratively given, Your Honor, decisions regarding remand, do you think you could lift the warrant signed by Your Honor on January 30th, 2023? They are academic now. Mr. G, exactly. The court. I did sign the warrants. I thought it was appropriate for that to happen, but there's no need for them to be outstanding anymore. Anything else? Would Your Honor like us to set a time and hearing for later down the road? Blah, blah, blah. And that's it. He's going back to court soon. And we'll see what happens down the road. But he didn't take responsibility in court. He threw the people who wrote the letter for him under the bus. He straight threw them under the bus. So whoever you are out there, good luck with that one. And if you don't learn from your own mistakes, you are doomed to repeat them. You're damn right, man. And if anyone out there is struggling, man, just know you can get sober. You can go through things in life, and you don't have to be all fucked up on drugs. You don't have to run to drugs and alcohol. You don't have to live that type of life. You can stop now and start a new leaf now. You know? How the hell is Tonto bitching at the judge? Judge Black should have thrown the book at him when Tonto threatened ex-girlfriend's husband. So that's what Tonto went to jail for. He's in jail now for threatening his ex-girlfriend's husband for that violation and a couple others, I believe. Montauk, what's good with you, bro? Steve, what's up? Kid Rock, how are you? I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my show. I got a lot of stuff dropping. I cannot wait to show you guys what I've been working on. I've really been grinding. So you guys are going to see very soon. And you're going to be quite surprised. I was. Let's see what we got going on. If you guys didn't know, Kodak Black is wanted by the police. He's wanted by the police for a dirty urine for fentanyl. So Kodak Black, they issued an arrest warrant for Kodak Black. They issued an arrest warrant for Kodak Black for violation of supervised release for a dirty drug test. Kodak Black, arrest warrant issued over drug policy violation. Kodak Black is wanted by the cops in Florida. This is after allegedly violated his bail conditions for failing a drug test earlier this month. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, a judge signed off on an arrest warrant in Kodak's name Thursday, in which got filed in Broward County Court yesterday. In the paperwork, it says Kodak Black was taken into custody and the sheriff's deputy encountered him. The reason, the judge says, he found that he screwed up twice in recent weeks. On February 3rd, the agency supposed to report to random drug tests claimed that he was a no-show for its screening. And then he failed a sample that day. The following week, February 8th, the same agency said Kodak did submit a sample, but it came back dirty to fentanyl, although it's unclear to how much. They didn't test the levels. That was enough for the judge to tell authorities to go get him. And if he's caught, there's additional orders for him to be held without bond until his next hearing. This is an OxyContin case from last year he got charged with. As you recall, Kodak was arrested in July for possession of a controlled substance without prescription and trafficking, after cops say they found upwards of 31 OxyContin pills in his car, which were found during a traffic stop in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He posted a $75,000 bail and was released, but not without restrictions in place, namely keeping his pee clean. Kodak didn't look too happy in his mugshot at the time. But as far as we know, now he has not been picked up yet for the new one. We reached out to a lawyer, but no word back. So Kodak Black is going back to jail. Sucks for him. What's good, man? How you doing? What's good, Mike? Not sure they made Tonto take a piss test. It doesn't matter because he ratted on all the people, whoever was giving him steroids down there in Florida. He threw them under the bus. There's quite a bit of shit that's going to be happening soon. People have no idea. He's a cooperator. You think he's not going to tell on you? Of course he's going to tell on you. I don't understand. How is it not a crime to be getting donations, benefit, profit from telling stories of crime? So they just don't. Do you hear how this guy talks online? Like, he's not telling stories of crime. He just threatens people. That's what they do. Like, they just threaten people and think they could just do whatever they want. This dude sent somebody over to a bar with a gun to go threaten somebody. Do you think that's all right? Like, you can't do shit like that. I mean, people are crazy, man. But someday they'll learn, you know? Someday. So, I have a new interview I'm going to be doing tomorrow. It's going to be dropping pretty soon. It's dope. You guys are going to be like, wow, when you see who this is. I got a bunch lined up, and things are looking really good. I appreciate everyone who has been helping me along the way. I appreciate all the cash apps that I've been receiving. Let's see what else is going on. So, if you guys don't know, there's California is flooding right now in Los Angeles on the highway. I got a lot of good things dropping this week, so I got some pretty big interviews dropping this week. I got one with Derek Linas, Cherry Hill Gambinos. Shout out to Derek. I got another one with Timothy McBride, the marijuana smuggler. I have another one with Dean Wilkinson. Shout out to Dean from Rhode Island. I have There's a whole bunch. I got some new music dropping. You guys will be shocked when you hear that because it's better than average. Let's see. I'm going to play one of these beats. We're going to see what's up. Yeah, yo. Tell me when will my life change? Voice of reason, but it sounds strange. I'm still doing the same thing. Get a rope and you can hang. I'll leave a crew with shame. My blood is blue in veins. We can throw slugs back and forth, see who remains. I felt the truest pain. I dealt with ruthless gangs, slugs shooting through your brains. You would never want to know this life. I try to focus nights. Have your cats pointing at TVs like poltergeist. You want to gamble with your life? Go ahead and roll the dice. I know I'm nice, flowing tight. Fuck open mic. I want the dollar bills, $50 bills, $100 bills, hoes that come and swallow bill. A lot of cats is running out of skills. I can't deal. They don't know. They gotta hear the real. What's going on with the songs they be spitting out? Yo, I came to rip that bullshit down. When will my life change? Voice of reason, but it sounds strange. I'm still doing the same thing. Yeah. Open up these tablets. Yeah. Style switches. Motherfuckers. Yo. Beat this. Yo. I operate at full capacity without permission. Accurate, my metaphors hit without you listening. I don't need a fan base, I spit for myself. Your flowing sound like trash, put that shit on the shelf. You can try to sell it, cause ain't nobody gonna cop it. Right now, in Connecticut, I'm the topic. Claim that you hot shit like the tropics. I burn like the sun, think I'm lying, watch this. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm an 11. Passing around the collection plate like the Reverend. Cats wanna try me like a used car. My flow wanna see blood, my pen bears scars. Like I had no ears, I'm not hearing your sound. Like a statue of Saddam, I be tearing you down. New life now, give death to the old one. I've been ripping these mics as long as I can hold them. Motherfuckers don't even know, man. I got an album on the way. Religion is the rhythm, me I teach the wisdom. I bring knowledge like right here to the prison system. This year I'm here, so listen, keep my vision. The math I spit's like science, take it all, fuck the vision. Do what I want, fuck permission. I'm an overachiever, I'm known for getting drunk and smoking reefer. I'm broken people, fuck sales in jail, I'm going deeper. Leave a fatal position, I teach ya. Here with no surrender, step in this ring, no contender. You heard out, I'm just trying to get my word out. It's the third hour, it's my turn now to show them what I got. I'll let them know this motherfucker hot. You ain't half as real as me, cause I master skills. I ain't got no father, just call me Master Bill. I will pass the bill, crack it and re-roll it. Tell the bitch you wanna smoke with me to deep throat it. You see these street vultures, see me creep closer. Talk shit out your mouth, see this heat kosher. I be the beat cobra, strike on tracks. I'm gonna blow the spot. Give me all the dough you got, best believe me, all my shows is hot. You better go and cop the LP. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. I'm just gonna yell free, man, cause I'm back on the streets again. You fucking feel me? Yeah. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Dustin. Shout out to QBC. Shout out to Quan. They know what the fuck it is. As I open up the tablet, motherfuckers, they don't know shit. You hear me? You hear me? Trying to load this song. Keep this song. This is me right here. 2015, I recorded this one. Keep this shit. Shout out to QB.
Money, gotta get that bread up. Gotta get that paper, being broke, I'm fed up. Gotta get that dough, slow dough, better than no dough. And if we fightin', then I wanna head up. Gotta get that money.
Gotta get that bread up. Gotta get that paper, being broke, I'm fed up. Gotta get that dough, better than no dough. And if we fightin', then I wanna head up.
Sippin' on that grandma, yeah, I'ma get my money. Hey, why the fuck you billin'? I'm winning, ain't no blood spillin' today. Y'all niggas taking the loss, too much cutting your sauce. I should be rapping with me, cause my head is say I'm the boss. No time for snoozing, losing, pack them twos and see me on the block, my knot is oozing, cruising with my tits up, riding your ass like a Mack truck. Now mob with me, it's prophecy. You pay 6, I cop a 3, you a mockery. This is robbery. I got your girl so wet, she'll drown to see. You know I can't stop, my flow's hot. Make anywhere my track spot. I don't club no more, I just pimp blocks. Furthermore, I bang blocks. I'm on that money gram, get money with grams. That's 1100 for them candy yams. I'm pitching rocks, y'all throwing sand. Middle finger up to the longest
Gotta get that money. Gotta get that bread.
Gotta get that bread up. Gotta get that paper, being broke, I'm fed up. Gotta get that dough, better than no dough. And if we fightin', then I wanna head up. Gotta get that money. Gotta get that bread. Gotta get that bread up. Gotta get that paper, being broke, I'm fed up. Gonna be with Hootie.
Gonna be with slow dough, better than no dough. And if we fightin', then I wanna head up. Lace your boots up, get the troops up. Me, I'm about to tear the fucking roof up. Bill Staxx hit you with the new stuff. You bluff, trust you ain't getting up. If it's all for the po-po, that's a no-no. Only place down where the hoes go. Only place around with the dogo. I'm on with the bigger funds and I'm with the bigger bigger guns like Blau. How you like me now? Hit me loud. How you like my style? Proud when I'm walking through the crowd. Proud when I'm talking to the child. Trying to straighten them out. Mama let me drink in the house, breaking them out. I don't care about y'all. I don't give a shit about y'all. I'm a hustler, baby. You got my money, then pay me. I don't care about your whereabouts. Your customers are crazy. I get that bread, hit them in the head. Listen to what I said. I'm not repeating myself. You already know you costing me dough.
Y'all niggas wanna pay me? I get you hit for less you owe me, nigga. That's 2 cents in your head. I send my goons to your mama crib. Make it hard for you to live, motherfucker. This how we do. Get down and lay down. Respect the crew. We out here in your avenue, nigga. That's how we do, nigga. Get my motherfucking
Gotta get that money. Gotta get that bread up. Gotta get that paper. Being broke, I'm fed up. Gotta get that dough, slow dough. Better than no dough. And if we fighting, then I wanna head up. Gotta get that money. Gotta get that bread up. Gotta get that paper. Being broke, I'm fed up. Gotta get that dough, slow dough. Better than no dough. And if we fighting.
Hey, yo, Joey, I got something for you, Joey. Merry Christmas, Joey. Welcome to the bathroom, asshole. Peace. Have fun, man. I appreciate every single person. Even if you don't like it, press the dislike button. And remember, don't be a